Hi there. Did you guys know that over 80 countries in the world still consider homosexuality illegal? Did you know that under 10 countries outside of North America and Europe has out LGBT politician holding national office at all? What is it like for gay men, out gay men, to run for political office in a hostile environment? This is how we conceive Outrun, which is a documentary project and a companion transmedia project that will tell the story of these LGBT politicians from all around the world. For the documentary project, we're currently focusing on 2 specific candidates. Our first character, David, is a 38-year-old gay man in Kenya. He is also the most prominent LGBT activist in the country for many years. This year, he's going to take the brave step and run as an out gay man for the Kenyan Senate. Here's our clip of him.
There is never a time that I felt that I would have to apologize for being out and being a human rights activist.
Yeah, unio Kwon, yeah. Tangu nikuje Nairobi, watu wangu wa majengo sijawasahau. Sikia hii, bro, najua nimekosa sana, ndo nimeandika hii barua mjue vile nafanya. Hope uko Nyeri bado munakazana, kabla niendelee salimia sana mother. Najua unashindwa ni wapi nilikuwa nalala. Kile mwali nichukua kaniweka kama brother, kanipatia mavazi na kitu ya kumanga. Tangu nitoe ngoma yangu ya ulevi, huko Nairobi nimejua watu wengi, wengine wazuri, wengine wanipendi, sijali.
Hello, Rachel. Mi ni David Kuria, niko hapa kwa ofisi ya vitambulisho, vya election cards. Sijui kama unarudi. That's me, kwani you know me?
Yes, nakusikianga lakini sijui ni wewe.
Oh really? Okay. Sawa, mimi basi.
Okay, participating in politics is something that I'd always done.
Sawa. Okay, nice Percy and Simon, right? Mark. Anthony.
Before I got into gay rights activism, I was in anti-poverty campaigns, and I came to the realization of my own sexuality, and for some time I thought the political dream is something that would not happen.
Who are the other guys who are competing with us? I know my Kuria Kanyingi, my namesake is running. I'm actually not scared of Kuria Kanyingi. Okay. Really, I mean, I know he has money, but seriously.
You know, in the process of activism, I realized, no, I could actually get to my dream, even though the law still criminalizes us. It's possible to participate in politics, both to change the conditions of the general population, but also of the sexual minorities. And that's why I want to be in politics.
Ndio aje ukaidia message. Ngiuga okay, kwa hivyo hata hataki. Yes, Anita. Good. No, ni anatimwo shida gite. Riu ni the consultant ri. Riu renda mundu amenye, umenyekane. Koguo to mwaka ni njide gite. To mwaka mundu aci.
So these are my clients. They don't get as much what as they should. Welcome. Welcome to my house. This is the back door in case you thought that this is where we enter from. Basic concept in ethics, blackmail and extortion of LGBT people in Africa. And this is a very interesting one, yeah? A theory of everything. Really, you know this and then you know everything. My neighbors, I really do not know what they know or what they think about me. I know that the people down the road who cut my hair last year during the election period were quite interested on my views on the Constitution. And they were asking, why should we vote for the Constitution? I would say, because it's a good Constitution, And they're like, but it's also saying that men should marry men. What's your position on that? So it tells me that they know. Yeah.
Homosexuality is an immoral act.
It's not very common in Africa, but we do have people who are homosexuals here.
Mwanamume na mwanamume naingiliana navaa kuuawa.
The people who are on the leadership, they are afraid of killing these guys. I don't know whether these guys are giving them money also to do what? To practice such silly things.
If we can know what is causing them to be on the other side, then we can bring them to Christ.
Taka msijali, hebu nikuulize. Ati kuna Charles Mondi aliuawa. Ati sijui wakipe. Ati aliuawa alafu body yake ikadampiwa kwa thicket. I try not to think about how I've personally been affected, but you do know that they've set up a website. They actually call, for someone to murder me, and then they quote the Bible. The writings there are saying a man who sleeps with a man should be put to death. They've urged people to post that poster on buses and on walls. I mean, there are not two ways of interpreting what that message, the impact of that message. Whoever sees it, I think is being called upon to commit murder. You can never know what is lurking behind the corner. We had my friend David Kato killed in Uganda. I try not to think about that, but because I do not think that I have an element of choice. It's something that has to be done, and since no one is doing it, I think I have to volunteer myself to do it.
Who is a transgender woman in the Philippines. She's also the head of the Lot political party, which is the LGBT political party in Philippines and the only one of its kind in Asia. This year, she's going to run for the Philippines Congress. And in 1 week, actually exactly 1 week from today, I think, we're actually going to Manila for our first shoot with her. In the process of researching for the characters for our documentary, we come across many, many more LGBT politicians with stories just as compelling as these two. And we really feel strongly that we need to tell those stories as well, and also provide a platform where these politicians can interact with potential supporters and also with each other so they can build on each other's experiences and when they go on their journey of their individual campaigns. So this is how, So when we start to do the research about the transmedia aspect of this project, we come across the site. This is the best there is out there that features LGBT political candidates and office holders around the world. But when you click on one of these profiles, there's not much there, right? There's not even information for you to contact the candidates. You don't know what their platform is. We like this idea, but we really want to take it much further. And this is why we decided to put together the Outrun Hub. The Hub is a multi-platform project combining transmedia storytelling as well as a social action network. Imagine that you're stepping inside a virtual global LGBT political convention. Like a real life political convention, you'll get to meet the candidates, find out about their personal stories, about their political platforms, and as well as find out about the condition for the LGBT community in the country that they're from. The storytelling element, the component initially will feature 10 portraits of politicians. Within these portraits, there will be two types of contents. One type is curated content, which will include short video biography, maybe like the one that we just saw, maybe a timeline of their political history. It will also include aggregated content, which are your Twitter feeds, your news feeds, your Facebook updates of each individual politician. What might these portraits look like? This is a site we like. We thought it was a very innovative approach to portraiture. It's immersive, it's experiential, it's much more, oops, my bad, that's the wrong slide. Oh, okay, sorry about that. It's much more than the traditional profile where it's just text-based with some photos and a couple videos. We also feel really strongly that the hub should also be a social action network where people can communicate and encourage interaction. There will be two types of users. One type are the leaders, which are the politicians who can come to the hub and open their virtual political campaign office. The other type are the delegates, who are the motivated users who can come and engage with these politicians and also give money, time, support the campaign in whichever way that they can. So as media makers, we're in a unique position to be able to make these powerful tools that can affect social change. And we really want the Outrun documentary and the Transmedia project to encourage political engagement around the world and also contribute to the global LGBT narratives. We're building partnerships now with several NGOs, including the Human Rights Watch, the Big Tree Fund. We're gonna roll out both the documentary and the Transmedia campaign at the same time so they can complement each other. And if you're interested to find out more about our project, we're on Indiegogo with the crowdfunding campaign and as well as on Facebook. Thank you.